Alright guys, so I'm going to walk through a couple of multiplication problem solving with you. One is just going to be a basic one-step problem, and then the next one's going to be a little bit more difficult. The reason I included this just one-step easier problem is because they are talking about area, and we haven't specifically spoken about area this year. We've done area models, but anytime you see the word area in a problem, or square inches, or square feet, anything with that word square in it, that means like you're counting the squares, all right? But we know with these bigger numbers, you can't count the squares, so we're going to use a different strategy. All right, so this one says that Donna is making a baby blanket that will be 26 inches times 38 inches, okay? Those are the dimensions, the length and the width of the blanket. What will be the area of the baby blanket? So that is our key word right here, area. Okay, let me see, it's not letting me write. Let me switch. Okay, that is our key word for multiplication on this one. And again, you don't have to do a UPSC, but I need to see your work. I got to see your work. So here, I have the numbers 26 and I have the numbers 38. So those are my two numbers I'm multiplying. I'm going to choose to do an area model just because I like them. I really do. So I'm going to write 20 plus 6, 30 plus 8. All right, so remember 20 and 20, 6 and 6. They'll go down the elevator. Now these slide across. 30 and 30, 8 and 8. And now you're ready to multiply. All right, so 2 times 3, that's my basic fact. That's 6, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. 600. 6 times 3 is my basic fact. That's 18, with 1, 0, 180. 8 times 2 is 16. And mark off your 1, 0 and move it down. 6 times 8 is a little bit harder, so I'm going to use, I think it was the distributive property. Look on my poster. Yeah, the distributive property to help me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this into 8 times 5 plus one more group of 8. 8 times 1, because that's still going to give me 6 groups of 8. So this is 40 plus this is 8, so 48. 6 times 8 is 48. And that helps me solve that. You could have also drawn your T-chart. All right, you could have done that for maybe your 8s and gone all the way to 6 to help you. And you could have gone, oh, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. All right, that would have been also helpful. But now I'm ready to take all these partial products, this one and this, all my answers, my partial answers, and add them up. So 600, 180, 160, ooh, 160, and then 48. All right, that would be 8. Ooh, there's a group of 10. So 10 plus 8 is 18. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that blanket will be 988, you would say, square inches. So if you had little squares that were 1 inch in size, it would take 988 to make that blanket for that baby. All right, so this next problem's a little bit more difficult. It has a couple of steps, which makes it a little bit harder. But as long as we organize our information, it won't be bad. So it says Michelle and Jennifer each worked 25 hours last week. All right, so I'm going to make a chart. Michelle and Jennifer. They each worked 24 hours. Michelle worked and Jennifer worked, both of them. Michelle earned $10 per hour. So $10 per hour. And then Jennifer earned $12 per hour. How much more, ooh, 3 magic words right here, how much more means subtract, did Jennifer earn for the week? So I need to figure out Michelle's money that she earned out for the whole week, Jennifer's money that she earned for the whole week, and then subtract the two. Okay, so this is a 3-step problem. All right, so let's use our standard algorithm this time. 25 times 10. Okay, so on this kind of a problem, this 0, you can go ahead because it's in this position only. If it was anywhere else in the problem, it wouldn't work. But because it's right here on the right-hand side, I can go ahead and bring it down and then just do 25 times 1, which is 25. So Michelle earned $250. Now we have, let's see, Jennifer at 25 times 12. All right, so what we're going to do is our standard algorithm on this one. So I'm going to say 2 times 5 gives me 10. 2 times 2 gives me 4, plus 1 more gives me 5. All right, so then I'm going to kill this one, bury him, and destroy my evidence. Now I do 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, so Jennifer made $300. So it says how much more did Jennifer earn? So we're going to go 300 minus 250. Got to borrow. So $50 is my answer. She made $50 more. All right, so now I'm going to give you 2 problems. I'll give you one that's only that one step, probably an area one like that, and then I'll find you another one very similar to this problem also. All right, just make sure all the work that I'm showing, you should have that much work on your page too.